What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Cardano. Right now we're sitting at $1.34. We're up about 3%. What I want to do is take a look at ADA here on the 1-day time frame, the 4-hour time frame, and then the 1-hour time frame, because we started to get some nice volume coming in on the 1-hour time frame, and that could help propel us into some of these higher levels where we can retest. So I want to dig into all this. If you guys like these short, quick videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know down low if you're holding Cardano going into 2022. I would love to hear that down low. So on the 1-day time frame, the main things that we need to pay attention to, this blue downtrend line, we still have not broken out from this macro downtrend, so that's going to be important for us to pay attention to. Other thing now is a potential higher low. So the bearish aspect that we have going on right now is that we're still in a downtrend. The bullish aspect that we have is that we've pushed up to $1.60, and that was from about 120, and now what we're trying to do is set a higher low. And what we need to do is hang on to about $1.27 is going to be an important area for us. So what I'm looking at here, and this is what I would like to see, is if this can be our higher low, we come up here, try to at least retest 160 again, come back down, and then get through this trend line on heavy volume and go up and test some higher levels like $1.89 would be the bullish case scenario. Now the bearish case scenario, if we take a look at this, is that we would not hold this $1.27, and what we would do is basically just roll over here. So we'd go up a little bit and we'd set a lower high, and then we'd come down and we'd break down through to about $1.05, which potentially could be a great buying area if you step back here and take a look, where we potentially could have a ton of support. So I'm looking at both of these options right now for ADA. And when I'm taking a look at this here, guys, that's just something, even if I've already accumulated my position, but if I were to jump in a position, this is something that I'd look at here to see if we get this higher low, and then I would try to get into a small position and then put a stop loss right below that. If I was looking for a position, I thought this was going to be the higher low to go up and test some higher levels. So that's how I'll play things. I want to play it off the higher lows typically, so I have at least a support area to where I can set a stop loss, and that's an important thing for me when I'm trading. Now if we take a look at our relative strength on the 1-day time frame, we're sitting at 46 right now. You can see we had the bullish divergence, so price was going down and our relative strength here was going up. And if we zoom in on that, you can just kind of see how that was gaining strength there. You could draw a trend line as well, so that's an important thing for us. And if we get into our cipher, money flow still is in the red, but it's starting to curl up slightly. And right now on the 1-day time frame, the VWAP is still at negative 8.71, so we have not crossed the upside yet. So this is early, like we talked about, why we're going to go into the time frames here. Now if we take a look at the 4-hour time frame, and we step back here, you can see the main area of support want to hold is going to be about 127, and then it would be down here around that 120. Going to be the areas on the 4-hour time frame. Same deal, price was going down, relative strength was going up. It's sitting at 47 right now. If we take a look at our cipher, our VWAP is to the positive, so in the shorter term here, gaining some strength. We're at 13.8. You can see we had our 2 green dots down in this area, and money flow is in the green, but very small in the green in that area. Next, what we're going to take a look at is the 1-hour time frame. What we're looking for is that reversal. Okay, now if we take a look at the volume here, you can see this heavy volume that came in. We pushed up to almost 160, and that was around December 27th, and since then we've been in this short-term downtrend. And what you can see is we've had massive volume come in, and this came in on December 31st. And we also got a green, or not a green. We did get one little green one, but we also got the gold buy ball here with this green divergence for ADA on the 1-hour time frame. So that's an important thing for us to pay attention to. Is that good volume? Is this heavy volume that came in going to be enough to drive us up and push through some of these resistance areas, which could be about 137 is going to be an area. Then we're going to look at about 143, then up to around that 150. But it's pretty interesting to see this heavy buy pressure coming in, getting this gold ball, this big long bullish divergence here, and relative strength crossing up above the 50. We just want this to continue up into resistance, and it's going to take more buying pressure to be able to do that. But if we step back here, you can see how we're trying to get out of this short-term downtrend here, just trying to change that trend. That's most important. Now on the shorter term here, you can see we're up around 66 on our momentum waves there. Money flow is in the red, trying to move its way positive. VWAP's at 3.22. So just want to put this out there, guys. I think a lot of people are underestimating ADA, and I think it's really going to do well in 2022. That's just what I'm thinking. So God bless you all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit this notification bell. Take care.